Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are doing a super realistic 3-season rebuild for the Houston Rockets under the trade assumption that Jimmy Butler is going to get traded from the Timberwolves over to the Houston Rockets. So yeah, man, really the trade that I've been seeing go down with this as we go over here to the transaction report is Jimmy Butler for Eric Gordon and 4 first-round draft picks. Keep in mind, I only have 3 of them on there because 2K does not allow me to select one that far into the future. But yeah, there would also be a 25th first-round draft pick, heavily protected, stuff like that. And then, of course, Houston Rockets getting the superstar forward / shooting guard in Jimmy Butler, although in this case, for us, he is going to play small forward. So yeah, why exactly would the Houston Rockets do this trade? Well, currently they are 1-4 on the season. Yes, it's a lot to ask to give up those draft picks, but like, if all things go well, then the Houston Rockets are going to be good for the next 4 or 5 seasons anyway. So it's like those draft picks are not going to be that great. But not to mention, it's like, you get a, I don't really know if you have like a chance here to beat the Golden State Warriors, but you have a something here, man. I don't know, it's not a good chance, but it's still a chance out there, right? So that's going to be the goal of this rebuild, is to win the NBA championship in 3 seasons. So as of right now, currently 1-4 on the season. The injury bug has hit this team very, very hard. Like, all these players, man, just injured. James Harden, luckily for him, his is only like 1 or 2 weeks, so that's not that big of a deal. So it's not gonna be that big a deal for this whole thing right here. But yeah, so as far as like other like realistic moves we can make for this season, not really all that much. I mean, Nene, he should be back in 1 or 2 weeks, play the backup center position. You still got PJ Tucker out there, who for some reason the Rockets said, like, we'll give up 4 first-round draft picks, but we're not going to give you all PJ Tucker. So I know he's very important to the team and stuff like that, though. You got James Ennis, who is out for 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah, a lot of like short-term injuries, but at the end of the day, man, when you're trying to get off to a good start, which the Rockets have not, it makes it difficult. So yeah, as far as the lineup we're going to roll with, I'm going to switch it up after 1 to 2 weeks when James Harden's healthy. So no, Gerald Green's not like the long-term starter, but just for, the first 2 weeks of the simulation. I also think this kind of solidifies Melo's spot on the bench. There will not be like that whisper in the back of the coach's mind being like, yo, should I be starting Melo? No, at this point, he just becomes a bench player, which is all right out there. But yeah, so as far as this rebuild goes, I want to continue to build on the success of this team. I want to continue to, develop Clint Capella out there and maybe get some young pieces in the future. But I think for now, I'm just going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this first NBA season. Once the rotation gets going, I'll fix all that. Hopefully Brandon Knight's also back soon, because Michael Carter-Williams as backup point guard, 6'9" overall, just not that great of a situation. Although, those are decent backup point guard numbers. I mean, his efficiency's not great. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate this first NBA season and see just how good this Melo, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, Chris Paul, Clint Capella team can really do. So despite all the injuries and the slow start, a record of 57-24 to finish the season. I think that's what Rocket fans have to keep their heads held high about, is the fact that it is still very early in the season. So it's going to take time for chemistry and all stuff to work out. But Jimmy Butler on this team looks like it would be a good fit. 58-24. MVP Stephen Curry, DeAndre Ayton Rookie of the Year, Tyreek Evans, 6-man Kawhi Leonard Defensive Player, Buddy Hield Most Improved, and Nick Nurse as Coach of the Year. All-NBA First Team, All-NBA Second with Chris Paul and James Harden, All-NBA Third looking like that. Which makes me curious to see what type of numbers Jimmy Butler is actually going to put up. Being probably, well, I would say he's probably the second scoring option behind James Harden. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's how it is. But the ball is still going to be in the hand, the majority of Chris Paul, James Harden. But even like scoring wise, Chris Paul averaged more. We got James at 26 and 8 assists. CP3 at 21 points, 12 assists per game. Damn, bro. Oh my God, that's crazy. Jimmy had 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals per game, putting up the Jimmy Butler numbers. But what I absolutely love is the 52% field goal percentage. Like, that right there is what they need, is that consistent player, which, Eric Gordon has kind of been streaky this season. When I say kind of, yeah, he's been streaky. Capella, after the double-double, the 2 blocks per game. Carmelo Anthony being nice off the bench. I mean, 40% field goal percentage, okay. You would hope for that to get like mid-40s, but that's just how Melo is. He can be streaky at times himself. Bench unit did fantastic. A lot of good scoring. Michael Carter-Williams, despite being damn, he went down freaking to a 66. Wait, is the ratings dropping down again, man? They might be dropping down again. If they are, my apologies for that. That's how start today is in 2K. Not that big a deal because, everybody's rating is dropped, so it all evens out. Yeah, 2K's got to fix their stuff, though, man. But first round of the playoffs, we do have the Pelicans, so we are going to see just how this season goes for us. So simulate current round. Anthony Davis, Mirotic, Julius Randle. I can definitely see them getting like the 7th spot, maybe even higher the way Anthony Davis has been playing. So we beat them 4-0, got the sweep. Close out game 35-8 for James, 29 and 17 assists for Chris Paul, 16 and 10 for Clint Capella. Next up, OKC Thunder, simulate current round. And remember, guys, one time a video, I get to do a simulation in the playoffs, so I'm not going to use that in the freaking first season. Although, you could figure that this could have been our freaking best chance to win the championship. We lose 4 games to 2. Because I know, like, Melo was going to ask for a lot of money. Jimmy Butler, hopefully we can afford to bring him back. But I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting in the offseason. Because if we do bring back the bulk of our starters and, Melo off the bench, then not a lot of room to sign other guys. So, yeah, as far as the playoffs go, we got probably the Raptors winning 4 games to 1. It's all good. It's all good. And, yeah, let's go to staff signing. Although I know we got our coach already. Yeah, we got Mike D'Antoni. He's not going anywhere anytime soon, although he's got 1 year on his deal. So maybe he will after this season. Who knows? NBA draft. So this would be one of the draft picks that the Timberwolves would get. So for that reason, doesn't really make sense to do the draft because we're not going to have a draft pick. So next year, though, we will have a draft pick. So we'll check it out. And yes, we have nobody at all. Team player options. Jimmy Butler declined, unfortunately. James Ennis accepted his. Marquise Chris team option on him for $4 million. Yes, Isaiah Hartenstein, sure. Yeah, that looks like, guys, the ratings, don't look at the ratings, man. It's just 2K screwing up. It still all evens out. It's so annoying, though. I don't know how their game's this broken, but whatever, bro. So, yeah, cannot really look at those. All right, qualifying offers. Did that. Free agency. All right, man. Wait, so is Melo, like, do we have Melo, or is he just gone? I'm pretty sure, do we have him for another year? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, so we're not going to be able to bring Melo back. We just don't have the money to do so unless we did some sort of trade, but as far as, like, trading bitch-ass contracts, Brandon Knight has a 1-year, $15 million, so I guess a team could be persuaded to take him. Realistically, maybe if a young player was involved in the trade, or even, like, a second-round draft pick for a team that's, like, rebuilding. So, yeah, I don't want to toss no more first. Like, that's done for a while, bro. But, yeah, 76ers, I don't see them doing this type of trade. Milwaukee Bucks, no. Chicago Bulls, I mean, we got to take on Felicio, so it makes no sense. Although we do save about $8 million, roughly. Cleveland Cavaliers getting Jordan Clarkson for a year, no. Montreal Herald, and they're all skilling the draft pick, doesn't make much sense there. Kelly Olynyk, they're not really a rebuilding team at all. Dante Exum, 2-year deal, no. I mean, it would be nice to just get, like, a draft pick or something like that. DJ Augustine. See, I can see, like, the Magic doing that because we just get DJ Augustine, who would be a better backup point guard. But the Magic take on Brandon Knight and also a second-round draft pick. So I say that one's probably winning the race so far. Brooklyn Nets, same song and dance. Although, I believe that was their first-round pick. So I don't see them trading that guy. Jahlil Okafor, I mean, the Pelicans. This actually trade is not bad. Pelicans, they get another guard, which they need. And Brandon Knight, when he's playing healthy, can be a nice player for the Pelicans. We get we get a backup center. I don't want to say a good backup center. And the Pelicans get a second-round draft pick. I feel like realistically that works out for both teams. And Brandon Knight's on a 1-year deal, so it is expiring. So yeah, we'll do that. Pelicans get a guard and a draft pick. We get a player, and we get a lot of money saved up on our cap. Alrighty. So does that really free up anything for us to, like, sign anybody big time? Probably not. I don't see Melo. See, I like Melo's still not available. So I can see us getting, like, a Rudy Gay to perhaps, replace what he does. Maybe a Bojan, who is more of a catch and shoot player. I think I can see myself throwing those guys both contracts. Let's do that. Give him the 2-year. Give Rudy Gay the 2 years, about $7 million. I'll give him $8 million, $4 million a season. That sounds good to me. He would be off the bench for us, which would be fine. Point guard position, because Brandon Knight, I guess we just got DJ Augustine, so he'll be fine for that. Backup shooting guard. Right now we had Gerald Green. Like a Jonathan Simmons would be fine, 74 overall. Gerald Green, like even bringing him back would be fine. Jamal Crawford. I don't really see that happening. JJ Redick, I could see like if the 76ers wanted to go in a different route, like JJ Redick could be a big time 3-point shooter off our bench for us. So we'll throw him the deal. And then of course, oh my God, yeah, guys, this is where it gets difficult, man. Is that we can't really afford Jimmy Butler currently. Like we do have rights on him. Okay, I use all my rights. Okay, I gotta watch this here. All right, do I want to get all 3 of these guys? Not really. Give me what would I rather have in this case? I'd probably rather have Bojan, just because like Rudy Gay's great and everything, but like Bojan can just be a catch and shoot, can play in multiple lineups. So let's do that. I could also still afford JJ Redick. Jimmy Butler still have the cap hold on him. So yeah, we'll get both of those guys. And now Jimmy Butler with the bird rights. Although it still might not work out because we're still in the moratorium period. I'll throw that offer at him. Agree to that. I believe I can still get all 3 of those guys. Keep it going. Yes. Bojan, not enough to sign him. Okay, so we didn't get Bojan, but we did get JJ Redick, and we got Jimmy Butler re-signed back to the team. So yeah, we still got some good scores right there. As far as additional small forwards to get to replace, I guess PJ Tucker can also play small forward or power forward, so that should be okay. The center position, I think we got locked up pretty good. Brandon Wright, nice little veteran right there, 31 over, or not 31 overall, age 31. Sometimes I feel like my freaking range is 31 overall when I'm playing basketball though, but I'll throw him a little offer, see what he does about that. Yeah, another body off the bench. I think I'm gonna go ahead though, man. Let's go hit up these training camps real quick. Really, the only guy I could see trying to develop in this case would be like Clint Capella. He's still pretty young. I mean, offensively, I guess he could get better around the basket, but that's about it. Like, he's already good rebounder, already good shot blocker. He's not going to be a freaking three-point shooter, unlike Andre Drummond tries to do that at times, right? He's going to try to be one of those type of players out there. But then again, you never really know. But yeah, man, so we lost Melo. That's okay. I've always felt like he was a one-year rental anyway for this team, unless he really resigns back for a really small contract, which Melo is just not going to do that. And I really don't think he enjoys being on the bench, no matter if he's even saying it just to like say the right thing. But yeah, training camps, we'll go here. And oh damn, we got 3 of them. So we got some players to use them on. We'll untap Clint Capella. We will untap, who else? Marquise Chris, I guess. He's only 22. Sure, why not? And we'll also untap, nobody really else, man. Isaiah Hartenstein. Yo, oh, Augustine. I never did get Augustine, did I? That's right, I did not do that trade. Bro, we got to hit up Trade Finder or free agency and get ourselves a backup point guard, because I did not even do that. I've made a mistake, man. I've made a mistake, bro. All right, so yeah, we still got PJ Tucker, right? Or is his range just, oh, that rating has gone down, my man. That rating has gone down. Okay, point guards available. A lot of two-way guys. TJ McConnell's out there. If I can afford him, sure, why not? And he might sign that. He has declined the offer. Okay, so that's a bit too much for him. Trey Burke. Come on, Trey. He has declined the offer. Nobody wants to play for the minimum. Can't say I blame them. Let's go to Trade Finder, I guess, then, and we will maybe do a trade with... Damn, we got freaking 3 centers, bro. Okay, well... Don't really want to trade another center. See, yeah, Shane Larkin's fine. We also got Sean Livingston. We'll be fine. It's all good. But as far as the lineup I want to run... Definitely going to put PJ Tucker back in the lineup. I know he's low in overall, but as far as this goes, I mean, he's going to do what he needs to do. Marquise Chris, Shane Larkin will get some minutes right there. Jaleel don't really need to play at all. So we'll put Ennis right there for a backup small forward, 9-man rotation. That should be okay in theory. Let's get, you want to break 3 playing a lot. I mean, I would like to get more of a stretch big for the 4 spot because PJ Tucker's range has like dropped significantly. But there's not much I can do about it. And I feel like in the right offense, you kind of want to go with like a death lineup. I guess Jimmy could probably play 4 with JJ Redick at the 2 and Harden at the 3, maybe. I mean, I don't love the idea of that, but still. So I don't know if we're improved. I think our team, I think our bench is definitely better than last season. It makes more sense for us. Starting lineup a little sketchy with PJ Tucker around there, but it is what it is. He's off the books after this season. We'll have another free agency to maybe fill out that void. We got our big 4 out there signed for long term. Let's go ahead, guys, simulate this second NBA season to see how well. Apparently, I always say how good. Apparently, it's all well is the more grammatically correct way to say it. How well this team can really do. Oh, wait. Of course, man, we got to check out the system proficiency, don't we, man? What do we got? We got 7-second. I think I'm actually good with that. You know what? Yeah, 7-second offense with D'Antoni. Perfect. All right, man. Simulate this season. All right, so what a bounce-back season for this Houston Rockets team. Apparently, Jimmy Butler, committed out there for 5 seasons. It's like, all right, let's go out there and win a championship. I got to see what the Warriors did, man. Like, maybe their team, fell off or something like that. I don't know. 69-12. We have potential, man, to be a 70-win team in this second season. Get a W on the season right there. And we got Chris Paul getting MVP, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals per game. RJ Barrett, Rookie of the Year, Charles Bassey, Kawhi Leonard, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mike D'Antoni as Coach of the Year, of course. All-NBA first team, Chris Paul on there. Jimmy Butler, All-NBA third, and we got James Harden, All-NBA second. I don't know why he skips around like that. But yeah, where did Durant go? Durant's still on the Warriors. Maybe Klay Thompson went somewhere else? I guess I'm not really sure. Let's check this out real quick. Go to the roster. Okay, so yeah, man, the Warriors, so they got Tyreek Evans, but no more Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is no longer with the team. Where'd he go to? Let me see where Klay Thompson went to real quick. If it's going to show me, man, I got to scroll through every damn team. Probably. Yeah, I'm not seeing him. Okay, there we go. He went to the Dallas Mavericks. Interesting fit. I don't know if I dislike that fit. That's actually kind of cool. But looking at our player stats on the season, How did we do? We got James Harden, 27 points, 9 assists per game, 21, 5, and 5 for Jimmy Butler. Chris Paul, we know his stats. JJ Redick, fantastic off the bench, 45% field goal percentage, shot 45% from 3. Capella, his rebound got great. Looks like the untapped potential was good for him. Brandon Ray was a nice signing for us, good veteran signing. PJ Tucker, despite being the starter, I mean, he's there for defense, right? And grabbing rebounds and being the hustler out there, and he's fine in that role. First round of the playoffs, we do have the Utah Jazz. So, I don't know, I feel like I might use my simulation this time around if I find it necessary, because this second season we did really well. I don't know if we'll be that good the third time around, you know? So, here is the closeout game. James Harden, 32 and 12, 24 for Redick. Next up, Golden State Warriors. Might take this one game by game. You know, if we lose in the second round, we don't freaking deserve to even be in the conference finals anyway, right? And, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, man, we got 4 games to 0. This team is crazy. Y'all gotta go out there, man. Trade 17 draft picks if you need to. Just get Jimmy Butler out there. And Chris Paul's loving it. Like, look at the shooting between these guys. Like, that's absolutely nuts, man. I mean, James Harden kind of had off, well, I say off game, but still gets 7 rebounds and 12 assists, so not really. All right, Dallas Mavericks, Klay Thompson. I mean, I swear to God, if I lose to Klay Thompson here in the Western Conference, you know what, man? Simulate current round. See how this goes. Got game 1, got game 2, lost game 3. All right, man, let's get it. 3-1, 3-1, and 4 games to 1. All right. So we are in the NBA Finals in only the second season with Jimmy on this team. 38 points, 6 and 7 for James Harden. Here we go. We're going to take this one game by game. Simulate game. Got game 1. Simulate game. Okay, lost game 2. All right, 2-1, 2-1. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. 2-2. Okay, it's getting crazy. 3-2. All right, man. Simulate this one with Simcast. If we have a chance to close out for the championship, we got to go for it. And, all right, it's looking good for us so far. Pretty close game. We got about 2 minutes left. Stop simulation. 114.99. You know what, man? Continue simulation, because I was not worried about it. Because we won the championship. I'm obviously going to try to go back-to-back. So, trying to get that second championship, I might need that simulation. Kawhi Leonard played all out that game, but it was not enough. As we win, what was it, 4 games to 2? We got James Harden getting the Finals MVP. Let's see how these actual playoff stats were looking for us. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I liked what we did in the offseason. We had some pretty good moves out there. So, yo, Kyrie on the Pacers. All right, interesting, 2K. Very interesting. But we got 1 more season to go. When I say 3 seasons, I mean 3 seasons, bro. Draft lottery, staff signing. Let's make sure we get our coach back, D'Antoni. And yeah, and he definitely would come back. Like, I don't see any reason he wouldn't, unless he's getting old and ready to retire. It's like, all right, I'm done here. But yeah, okay, so he's gonna sign up for that. I just gave him like freaking $8 million. NBA draft, we'll hit it up. Why not? We'll see what's there. Might be able to get a good backup. If we even have, do we have a draft pick? I don't know, like, there are other, yeah, okay, we have the 30th pick in the draft, which makes sense because we won 70 games. Cassius Stanley, he might be a good pickup. Devon Dotson, I did need a backup point guard. He's best available. Age 26'2", 6'3" wingspan. What does he do out there, man? What's his, George Hill for a ceiling? That's not a bad little ceiling. Good basic, you know, bitch-ass numbers. I'll take them. Welcome to the team, bro. All right. He's not going to play it all this season because I'm not giving the freaking reins of this championship team to a rookie point guard. But, yeah, we'll get him on the team. They'll 71 overall. Team player option. PJ Tucker. Ooh. Damn, dude. $8 million. I feel like he's a big part of this team where I just can't justify letting him go. And that's not a bad contract. He started for us and did fine. It's like we don't need some big-time, like, floor spacer out there or something like that. I mean, we have the offense on the team, right? He can still knock down threes. Marquise Chris, quality rebounder, quality contract. Moratorium period. All right, so as far as players available, I mean, a starting power forward is still what I would look for. Marcus Morris would not be a bad little fit there, man. I mean, he's a hustler out there. He's got good stamina. It's always good. You know, run up and down the court. Alfred Camino, another good choice. Elite defender. That's actually the type of player I really could use on this team. For like the starting 4 spot, I'm going to give him a contract. And he agrees to that. All right, yeah, he's probably our new starting forward with PJ Tucker coming off the bench. But I think we also signed JJ Redick to 2 seasons, so he'll be back for us. I mean, not a lot of big-time moves to make this season here, guys. I guess if we got, like, DeMarre Carroll or a Gallinari off the bench, Jay Crowder, I mean, another, like, hustler guy out there, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'm going to throw Jay Crowder a contract. I feel like he'd be a nice guy that would just fit out there for us. And, okay, now it says I don't got enough to get Alfred Camino. Great. All right, so I guess 2K just made that choice for me. What the hell, man? That pissed me off. Like, it don't give you, like, no time to, like think things out. It just makes the choice for you. Okay, Jay Crowder, I guess, is our new player on our team. I'm okay with that. I'm going to go ahead, guys, and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the team we are going with for the third and final season. Chris Paul, James Harden, Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder at the 4 spot, and Clint Capella at the 5. Off the bench, we do have JJ Redick. Mike Scott going to get some minutes out there. Pretty good floor spacer also. Marquise Chris and also Sean Livingston going to get them into the backup point guard, giving that to the veteran. And of course, there is the bench unit. I do want to put PJ Tucker like on there, but his rating is so low now I can't really justify playing him any longer. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate this third and final season, see if we can go back-to-back and win an NBA championship. Okay, so a little championship fatigue, only 61 wins this season, man. We weren't a 71 team. I'm just joking, bro. That's still a fantastic record. We're probably the favorite in the NBA to win the whole entire thing out there. Finished with 62 wins on the season. James Harden this time getting MVP, 26 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 48% for three. God damn, bro. That's some next level stuff right there, my man. Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year, All-NBA first team. We got James Harden on that. Zion Williamson coming up quick in the NBA, apparently. All-NBA second, looking like this, and All-NBA third with Chris Paul on there at the age of 35. So he's still balling out late into his NBA career. Here we go, man. Check out the player stats real quick. We got, what do we got? James Harden, we know his stat line, 18 and 12 for Chris Paul. Still really solid season for Jimmy Butler out there. Capella, the 14 rebounds, love that. 2 blocks per game. Jay Crowder actually brought some pretty good scoring to this team at about 12 points per game, which is what PJ did not really do for us. JJ Redick, 10 points a game. Now he's 36, so he's also getting up there in age. But bench unit did pretty solid. Nothing too crazy with it. First round of the playoffs, we do have the Pelicans. Simulate current round, see how this goes for us. And got game 1, got game 2. Let's get game 3, baby. Come on, man, let's make it a sweep. All right, 4 games to 0. Let's check out this closeout game. We got 40 for Anthony Davis, 34, 6, and 7 for James Harden, 15 and 9 for Jimmy Butler. I mean, a lot of just, well, everybody's scoring, bro. Like, everybody freaking scoring up in here, man. 5 blocks for Clint Capella, by the way. Next up, LeBron and the Lakers. Simulate current round against them. See how this goes. Not really afraid of LeBron in this case because our team is so OP. And 4 games to 0. Okay. Nice to see that. Close out looking like this. And it looks like, oh my God, we got the freaking 7th seed in the Western Conference Finals. Not afraid of them. Simulate current round. Looks like we might have Toronto in the finals again, though. Probably, yep, that's the case. And we get them 4 games to 1, the Memphis Grizzlies. Close out looking like this, 35 and 4 for Jimmy Butler. Next up, Raptors. Do this game by game, simulate game. All right, they got game 1, simulate game. Oh, come on, bro. Simulate game. Come on, man, we gonna get swept? Jesus. Okay, and if I do simcast, like, if 3-1, then it's like, okay, I got 2 more simulations, probably gonna lose. So I gotta hope for the best just with the simulate game. And we just got freaking bitch ass fucking 4 games to 0, my man. Come on, bro. There's nothing. Oh, I dropped my microphone. Drop the mic. Wow, man. Damn, Raptors are better than the Rockets. Think about that in real life scenario, man. Like, a freaking rocket ship is gonna freaking tear up a bitch ass Raptor. Not gonna do nothing. So try to bite it and claw it and whatever, man. I mean, the game wasn't gonna save us there. Anyway, guys, we did get 1 championship. I'm happy about that. Looked like Jimmy Butler would be a nice fit on the Rockets. I personally want to see it happen, but that's a lot of draft picks to give up. Yo, I guess real quick here, we'll see what the Raptors, or not the Raptors, the T-Wolves are looking like with their team, because now I'm kind of curious. See what kind of guys I mean, it's not like they had good draft picks, though, man, because it was so low draft picks, so their team not really doing much better. A lot of young talent, though. But yeah, man, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, peace out, my friends.